what's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. A good 16 minutes late. Shout out to Comcast for providing once again the worst service ever. But anyway, internet seems to be working for now. Wasn't working 10 minutes ago. Let's hope it stays working. Let me get a tweet out nice and quick so that we can get started here. Let's see. Dist at Marvel Champions. Let me see. Ooh, you know what? Hold on a sec. Is that how you spell this? Okay. Alright, let's see. Summer of Pain was beautiful. I don't want it to end. Any chance for an encore? Yes. Oh no! Okay. Summer Pain is beautiful. I don't want it to end. Any chance for an encore? Tweet. Alright. What up, everybody? Kai sending over two. The first two saying, missed me yet? With every bullet so far, Peg. Ah, God. Terrible. Terrible. Redo. Slap. There we go. I tried, man. Wait, sent over another 5 cent. Also moved into my college dorm today and forgot. I gotta close this window, man. It's hot as hell in here. Tried to keep it open. Too loud outside, man. Saying, also moved into my college dorm today and forgot that my parents aren't gonna come back for me. What do I do now? Party? I don't know. That was not terrible. That was actually quite decent. Oh, man. Alright, well, I'm gonna... It was the start of this stream, right? So I'm gonna actually listen to it on the playback. It'll be easy to find. But okay. Kai, thank you for the super chats, dude. Icy Green sent over $1. So close, Icy Green. So close. Saying, damn it. Throw his phone. Oh, man. Well, still appreciate the $1, dude. Dragon sent over 5. Saying, BG, you might want to check your tier 4 class catalyst stash. Those selectors from Summer of Pain. Each one was 3. Yeah. I noticed that in your playback. All the tier 4 class catalysts. Yeah. I saw that as I was selecting them. I noticed it too. And yeah, I'm sure I have quite a bit in the overflow. Let's check it out. I haven't actually looked at the overflow, so let's see. Where am I at catalyst wise? Still have some tech ones in there. I don't even know how they got in there. These mutant ones, these were from the initial completion selection. And then, yeah. Actually, still don't even have that many. Like, I've had way more catalysts in the overflow of other class types. So, this is great to see, though, because, yeah, of course, I got mutants for days that I want to rank up. But it's only 8. That's 1 rank up worth. Literally 1 rank up of a 2 to 3 champion. Which I would bet the next one is probably going to be this guy right here. But yeah, it takes 8. So yeah. But anywho, pretty good, pretty amazing. I was like, oh crap, so much. Yeah. It was a lot of catalysts. It's really gonna help actually. So it's gonna help with my 5 stars a ton, because I really wanted to get like all of my 5 stars here except for the newest champions. You know, it's all cosmic and mutant champions. Just need more and more of those catalysts. So with these extra catalysts in the overflow, I might actually be able to get the 5 stars to rank 3. All of them. A little bit more quickly at least. But anyway, still gonna take a little bit. I think it helps today, but I'm just gonna double check. You know what I did not do though? I don't think, yeah, I didn't claim these. Those sunglasses. Okay. That's that. Xavier sending over a buck. Xavier, thank you very much. Where are you at? Saying, can I get a Twitter check, please? Xavier, sure. What do we got here? Looking to take my tech champ. Take a tech champ up to help balance out my classes, but I'm unsure of who to go for. Main goal currently is 100% 7.1. Variants for Thronebreaker. Yes, I can awaken anyone. Okay. So the robots, I think the robots are fantastic. It looks like this guillotine is already rank 2. I would either go with Ultron to rank 2 or Warlock, get him all the way up to rank 5. That's what I would do. Like, Stark Spidey's great, but there's a lot of overlap between Ghost and Stark Spidey. They wouldn't necessarily need to have both of these champs up. There's still reason to have both of those champs. It's just there's not that many reasons, I suppose. Whereas just like adding another robot to your arsenal is never a bad thing, you know? So yeah, that's what I would do is I would go with either Ultron or Warlock. I mean, you know, as good as the new Ultron is, I still think Warlock is a more important overall champion to have ranked up. But because this Warlock is like probably rank 2, right? It would be easier just to go with Ultron, but you don't have to do that. Just, you know, take your pick, really. Having like I honestly I probably still would recommend Warlock. Like I said, I think he's more important to have. Just a champion that can shut down healing as well as he can. You can't really replace that in any sort of way. So I would still recommend going Warlock. But if you did not want to go through all those ranks for some reason, you know, Ultron would be good too. So, thank you for the buck, dude. Easy sent it over to saying Stark Spidey cut off 2 million. Legit cut off. Or we have a special promotion. If you click the link in the description, you enter code Stark Spider. You have to enter it exactly like that. And no, I will not tell you how to which accent marks to use and stuff like that. It should be obvious. If you put that code in, well, then you get a free Stark Spidey with purchase of a deluxe bald cap or similarly priced bald cap packages. Pretty good offer. I recommend it. Stealth Ghost also sent over a buck saying, hey BG, got I-Bomb out of the Summer of Pain Nexus. Okay, solid, very nice. Grandmaster has given me PTSD on path 1. Still have 5 more. Oof. Good luck. Good luck, man. Good luck. Alright, let's go get in the arena. What's up, BG? Any thoughts on Gamora's buff? I looked at it. I looked away. I wept. That's my thoughts. Seriously, you don't have cutoffs up. Oh, man, I thought you were just trolling about the 3-star Stark Spidey. Wow. Well, now I feel like a dum-dum. But the offer still stands. I'm sorry. I really thought you were trolling. Oh, man. Yeah, so there's really nothing to go by for Stark Spidey in terms of previous cutoffs. Once again, the arena remains completely... I mean, I was, but okay, all right. Once again, the arena remains, like, damn near impossible to accurately predict because we've never seen an arena like this, where a champion has been available and was a, top champion as a 5-star. So I think a lot of people have the 5-star, so I don't think the 5-star cutoff is going to be high. I think it's going to be... right where it usually lies for like a, not a brand new champion, which is like the low 30s. And then the 6-star though, like there's no other way to get 6-star, no reliable way at least outside of, the calf crystals. And I think a lot of people are going to want that Spidey. I think some people still regard this Spidey as the best Spidey in the game. So, the 6-star is just like a total guess of like, okay, he's a strong champ, but he's not exactly, someone's first go-to choice for a tech champion. So I don't think he's gonna like break records, but I do think he's gonna go a little bit higher than a standard rerun champ, since this is not really a rerun. This is his first time that you're gonna have a chance of getting him. So really hard to say what he's gonna go for, but that's my guess. 115 mil for the 6-star, 32 mil for the 5-star. I don't think I have 4-star Super Scroll, do I? I think I need to go hit that arena to scoop up the 4-star version. Oh no, I do. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's right. I think I grabbed him out of a Nexus not that long ago. Just missing Odin for this class time. Okay. All right, well, let's go hit the featured arena then. Let's do that. Thomas Shaw, sending over 2. What up, Tomas? Let's see. An update on how my free-to-play account is looking. Got my first rank 4 5-star this week. Dang, dude, already. Decided Jubilee was worth it, as she can solo the 6.1.5 Crossbones boss. A long fight, but doable. Start in orange firework mode and throw a special one to get rid of the poison. Dude, I'm glad you said that, because I was like, can she do that fight? I don't remember Jubilee's abilities all that well. But nice, dude. Oh, Dragon, you gotta love seeing this as the profile right here. The Jubilee profile. Oh, she just looks so cool with that sweet duster. Shades. Alright. But nice, dude. Progress. Going strong. Might be a little bit annoying fighting, like the final Sentinel on your way through Cav, but yeah, you can get through that some other way. Or still chip him down with Jubilee pretty good. Raptors Gaming sending over one of them Canadian bucks. Raptors Gaming, thank you, dude. Saying, got my remaining 6-star shards through the uncollected event quest and got Old Man Logan. Is he any good? Actually, yes. So, here's the thing, man. Old Man Logan, if someone that already had like dozens of 6-stars, if they pulled Old Man Logan, it'd be like, okay, a little bit of a bummer actually, but he's actually quite strong. He's not like the one of the best of the best, but he's well above average. Doesn't need to be awakened. And as like an early 6-star champion, you can totally use Old Man Logan a lot, and he'll be pretty effective for you, man. Old Man Logan, that's a great. Is that your first 6-star, or is that did you have 1 or 2 before that? I can't remember, but either way, as an early 6-star to your roster, Old Man Logan actually pretty strong. It's a good pull, dude. That's a good pull. Leave him at rank 1. You never really want to rank him up, but you can just toss him on the team and totally put him to work that way. Stealth Ghost sending over another buck saying, PG, you should sell signed bald caps. Idea, if you did, you don't have to, but you could use profits for a new account challenge spending, if that makes sense. Funding a new account challenge by selling bald caps. I like it. I like it a lot. This next account is going to be free to play, but the one after that, who knows? May have to set something like that up. Xavier Hansen sending over another buck saying, follow-up question, does Warlock or Ultron help more for Abyss? I want to do Abyss soonish. Neither of those champs you really need for the Abyss. I did bring Warlock for one of my paths to fight Havoc. And he handled that fight really well, but like, you don't really need either of those champs for the Abyss. I don't know if Havoc is still bugged. He was supposedly bugged at the time when I did it. I don't like using bugs when I could avoid it though, so I was trying to fight him as if he wasn't bugged. But apparently at the time you could just plow through with Aegon. I don't know if that's still the case. If it's not the case, then yeah, you probably would want that. Well, would Ultron be better? Ultron has a steady armor up now too, I think, right? Oh god, I can't remember exactly. Does he? Really, you just need a champion that can get through that, like the Havoc. There's a Havoc. There's two Havocs in there. That's the only fight that you'd use those champions for in the Abyss. And yeah, honestly, Ultron could be really good for it if he also has an armor up. But yeah, man, I wouldn't rank up either of those champs specifically for the Abyss. It's not going to be the first path you take in the Abyss. So we're talking like way in the future type stuff here. If you haven't done any paths yet, kind of thing. So they're both good champs, but I think just overall, it is nice to have a Warlock available. Warlock is great for a lot of the the monthly event quests, cav quests, and just in general. He's such a powerhouse of a champ. Prison Mike sending over another euro as well. Prison Mike, thank you, dude. Saying, I love your Summer of Pain. I love how your Summer of Pain culminated in the most BG fashion of all, melting to your chair for the absolutely atrocious results from the 6-star Nexus. I feel you, bro. Yeah, it wasn't great. I don't know. I don't really want to complain about it because Venompool is a good champion. He's a totally fine champion. It's just, it wasn't what I was looking for, you know? That's what it comes down to. So things could have been much worse. But there was, I don't know, like let's do a count real quick. Silver Surfer, of course, would have been number 1. Corvus would have been amazing. King Groot, Angela, Cosmic Ghost Rider. It's at least 5 right there. Venom, I would have preferred over Venompool. That's 6. Is there more? I don't know if there's more. Let's see. What other cosmics do we have? Odin is not in there yet, right? Otherwise I would have counted him, of course. Arcus? I don't know about Arcus. I want Arcus, but I would say kind of Venompool might be more useful than Arcus. I just want Arcus because me and him, we got the same head. Is that it though? Am I forgetting anybody? I mean, a dupe on my Cap Marvel, maybe. So I don't know. At least 6 champions. You could maybe argue 1 or 2 more or something like that. But would have loved to see any of those 6 champions, but just wasn't the case. Medusa. I mean, if Medusa was available, but she's not in there as a 6-star basic yet. But yeah, I would have loved to see Medusa too, of course. I still use her all the time. She's still in Alliance Quest for me as we speak. Only Hezzy at number 5. Oh, by the way, speaking of Medusa, I'm really curious if we're going to see Medusa now that we have Stark Spidey in the arena. I wonder if there's going to be a Medusa arena coming soon. Really interested to see if that's the case. Alright, but only Hezzy. Thank you for the 5, dude. Saying, yo, BG, how do you feel about Spider-Man 2099, Red Goblin, and Civil Warrior as my early 6 stars? Pretty solid, dude. None of those champions, like, suck. I'd also say, like, you will outgrow those champions in time. So I don't think any one of those was like an insane god tier type of pull. Well, Spider-Man, let me be clear about Spider-Man. I still need to test Spider-Man more. But just going by what other people have said about him, he seems to be okay, but like nothing groundbreaking. And in many ways, I've heard that his damage was too low and kind of underwhelming. But Red Goblin, Civil Warrior, those champs ain't bad. And as early 6 stars, yeah, man, your 6-star roster is pretty cool. I think you're off to a great start, man. Far better than if you were to pull some garbage champs like Iron Patriot, Groot, Expo Dead Force, that kind of thing. So you're on a good start. Same feeling, BG. I got Strife, but he was not what I was looking for. Still need APOC, Professor X, Archangel, and either Magneto. Don't even have any of them as a 5-star. Pablo, yeah, man. I hear you on that. Strife, yeah, that's pretty much exactly that's the perfect mutant equivalent. Is like, Strife is really cool, but you're right. If I were in your shoes, I would have wanted any of those 5 champions that you mentioned, so yeah. Summer of Pain 2021 conclusion. At least we got tier 5 class Catalyst fragments. Pretty much, Deej. I mean, the 6 stones were the big prize for me. Everything else was a bonus, to be totally honest. I just need 6 stones. And to get 150 through this event, oh man. I'm still a little bit salty at the fact that it took Kabam such a long time to add 6 stones to content like this. You know, 6 stars, they had to be out for 3 years before getting 6 stones through content. It's mind-blowing to me. Like, it was just on pause for that entire time, but hey, we got it now, so. What's up, BG? Did you see Sunspot drop down the list in Prestige for rank 4s? Yup, he plummeted. I knew he was going to go down, but he actually went down further than I expected. I guess the only reason he went down further than I expected, though, is just because so many champions are all so close in terms of prestige. If we take a look at the list. So, Sunspot, he's number 2 when it comes to 6-star champs at rank 3. And then when we go to rank 4, oh, where'd he go? He's gone. He's not in the top 15. Top 20? Nope. Top 25? Nope. Where are you at, bud? Number 30. Number 30. But yeah, if we look, the only reason that he is so far down is because, like, look at all these champs. 15,651, 15,651. Like, they're all right in the same area. There's so many. And Sunspot, he's only like 5 points off from these guys. 6, 7 points. Very, very close. All of these just copy and pasted numbers practically in here, you know? So his prestige is still good. It's just, if you look at the numbers, you know, over here, then yeah, it looks like he is like garbage prestige, but still very high prestige. He'll be a good one to leave at rank 3 for a while and just have high rank 3 prestige as other champs go to rank 4, I think. If the focus is prestige. Because he'll still be like, all right, let's say let's say your focus is prestige, right? Well then your one of your earliest rank ups is going to be Silver Surfer, right? So if Silver Surfer goes to rank 4, then literally the highest prestige rank 3 at that point becomes Sunspot. So until you have 5 champions at rank 4, Sunspot, he'll be like the #1 prestige champ for rank 3s. So still quite a bit of prestige use out of that guy. Plus he's just a good champ all around. But yeah, don't forget though, Sunspot hits like a truck. He does hit like a truck, absolutely. Static 705 saying, this is shush money. I got Phoenix. Yeah, that's true. Also, is Herc a good option? I need to do 3 more paths: Cosmic Mutant and Mystic. Herc, APOC, Doom. Wait, so hold on. Herc is always a good option. Hold on. Need 3 more paths: Cosmic Mutant and Mystic. Yeah. What? So, Mike, I'm pretty sure, Karate Mike, I'm pretty sure he used Hercules. I think he used Hercules for the Venom path? Did he do that? I didn't actually get a chance to watch his runs. So but I'm pretty sure, like, I saw a list in like the Alliance chat of the champions he used or something. So I'm pretty sure he used Hercules. And yeah, I mean, Hercules, he's a beast. He's always good. Karate Mike loves hugs, I heard. Who doesn't? You know what I mean? We could all use some more. But yeah, he's a good option. I would check on Karate Mike's runs. As you know, don't have the luxury of having a Hercules. So yeah, rip to that. Frisky Dart sending over to saying rank 3 6-star Venom or King Groot, both awakened. I would say King Groot personally. I think King Groot is the more versatile champion. I think Venom's amazing, but he can handle the Spideys. He can handle the Spider-Verse champs at rank 2, and then eventually take him up to rank 3 at a later date. I would personally go King Groot. King Groot, here's the only thing about him, is that he's really greedy for those SIG levels. Ideally, you want King Groot at a pretty decent SIG. It's not required, it's just additional healing and a little bit of additional damage. Certainly not required to play the champ, but if you're feeling like his healing is not good enough at like a low SIG, because it might not be. it's not that strong at a low SIG, and that is part of what makes King Groot so good, is just he's sustainable as hell. Oh man, it's that right time of the month, I guess, for Moon Knight. He's crushing it right there. Agent Carmichael sending over $1. Thank you, dude. Where are you at? Here we go. ABG, where/how does Aunt May get all the info? From the game files, I'm pretty sure. I think this is an example of like what was I gonna say? Oh, God, I'm drawing a blank on the word now. Why brain? Work harder. This is like responsible data mining, I think is a good way to put it. Where, like, you know, all this info is just pulled directly from the game, and that's why we can look at like every single rank. No one's manually updating and saying, okay, at SIG level 79, does anyone have that data out there that we can record and update that or something like that? No, it's just pulled from the files. And most data miners, they like spoil things that are coming in the future, whereas there's nothing spoiled here. It's just info. And like the new champions, they're not even added until, like, you know, after the spotlights come out and stuff like that. So Yeah. It's responsible data mining. One of the few cases, because so many data miners, they're just in it for the glory of trying to spoil things and get that info out there first, as if it's their info to like their thing that they created or something like that. So yeah. Tony Crash, 705 saying, BG, rank 3, Kingpin duped, Falcon duped, or Mole Man unduped? Tony, that's a tough call, man. There's personal preference involved in this pick. My personal preference is Kingpin. But all three of those champs are great. Mole God does not need to be awakened to be a useful champion. You could go with any one of those three. But my pick is Kingpin. You'll have to think about, one, which champion you personally like the best out of those. And two, just what you need. I don't know if like Falcon is a champ that you use in Alliance War or something like that. If that's the case, then like, oh man, you would definitely want to choose Falcon, of course, or, but yeah, you don't need... You technically don't need any of those champs at rank 3. They could all work at rank 2 as well. So it's largely personal preference. But mine would be Kingpin. So. Maximus, 705 as well, saying, I think you missed my first when Brian isn't fighting the Grandmaster earlier. Sup, buddy? Did I? Hold on. Did you put it in the chat again, or is that just... from earlier? Oh my god. Seriously, dude? This is gonna be too many hits? Oh, no, perfect. Couldn't remember if that was 3 hits or 4. Who puts thing in the arena? Who put their thing in the arena? Oh my god, come on. Nobody wants to see this. Who the hell puts their rock hard thing in the arena? Come on, man. Alright. Oh, just the earlier stream. Okay. Alright, gotcha. I saw a couple of them. But yeah, I must have missed one. But Maximus, thank you, dude. Hey, man, Supreme, sending over bucks saying, hey, BG, completed variant 7 and got rank 2 on my Claire. Nice, man. Very nice. Claire is always a good rank up, dude. Always. And someone that can help you to explore variant 7 if you so choose. Or if you have not already done variant 5, the Mystic variant. Toss her there. You could pretty much toss her anywhere. Beast of a champ. Yeah, man. Congrats on the rank up. Thank you, dude. Put my raging, unstoppable thing everywhere. Damn it. That's a problem. When Brian isn't fighting the Grandmaster, he's painting artistic nudes of legumes. Wait, did I read that one? I might have read that one. I don't know. I'm a little bit brain dead because been lacking sleep a little bit here. Plus it's just me, you know. I might have read that one though. I can't remember now, but it sounds familiar. And it's totally true. It's a beautiful art, and I highly recommend everyone take part. I did not mean to rhyme. Eric Nelson sending over a buck as well. Thank you, dude. Do you know how accurate Aunt May is when it comes to the rank 4 prestige? 100% accurate. You can always trust that info. Alright, Eric Nelson, let me see. BG, my Summer Pain Nexus was trash, so can I get a tweet? Let me see. Hang on. What do we got? Let's see. This hurt. Oh. Yeah, I think that's the right call. I think that's what I would have done too. Moon Knight is the most likely to get like a pretty substantial rework, I would say. And yeah, he could be really cool, man. Like he's always looked awesome. He's a fan favorite for a lot of people. I've heard over the years. And I'm sure he's got some fans at Kabam as well that would want to do him justice. And make him a real champion rather than just a, hey, occasionally you can stun lock people kind of champion. What a pain Moon Knight is on defense, though. I still hate fighting Moon Knights on defense. Still really annoyed by that guy. Yeah. Internet was super sketchy earlier. I can relate. I was on the phone with Comcast on and off all day, man. Finally got a damn appointment. It's God. They make you go through like 100 different steps before they're willing to help you actually, man. It's so frustrating. Oh yes, we could totally get an appointment, but we could let's just try this first and then this and this first, because then we know to get an appointment. Just send someone. Damn, man. But anyway. So Sunspot really dropped from number 2 prestige to number 30 prestige to rank 4. That seems like a massive dip. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure this is a surprise to some, but we've talked about this dip for a long time. This was not a surprise for anyone that's been paying attention to the way 5 stars scale. It's not identical. 5 and 6 stars, they're not identical, but they have similar scaling. Similar curves where like 5-star rank 3 is number 2 as well, and then when you go to rank 4, he also drops quite a bit. So he's number 28 at rank 4 for 5-star champs. So that's the way that it's kind of always been. Let's do one more round with the low rank champs here. BG just completed the finale with Cap IW's Sim Supreme path. Don't really care about exploration or full solo objectives. Just trying out whoever I can. All right, man. Well, nice, dude. Congrats on making it through. With OG Thor, Odin, Angela, Heimdall, and Strife, you get 2 armor breaks and 8 Furies. The end of Realm of Legends, that's smacking pretty freaking hard at rank 3. Damn, yeah, I bet. That does sound pretty legit. An internet appointment? An in-person internet appointment, yes. Moon Knight is the only character in Marvel that Taskmaster can't copy other than Deadpool. Really? That's interesting. Moon Knight is getting a TV show. Okay. Maybe we'll get buffed then, perhaps. Perhaps. Completely lost interest in the game. What's up, Kurz? Pulled a 6-star I-bomb and was like, meh. Still coaching and school full-time. I think this means goodbye game, but never goodbye to you, BG. Nerd. Hey, man. Sometimes it's the right time to move on. And maybe you come back. But, understandable, dude. Hope you enjoy all the coachings and full-time schoolings and all that good stuff. That is a great poll still, though. BG, I'm grinding for a 6-star Super Scroll. Should I rank 3? Super Scroll's a crappy champion. Whether you want to rank 3 him or not, that's up to you, but he's not a good champion. MCU Moon Knight suit looks so beautiful. I'm going to take a look at it. Because I think he looks kind of cool in game, but I could also see potential for him to look way cooler than he actually looks. Let me Google this after this fight. Take a look. BG, congrats on 10k units. Did I go back above 10k? Yes. Some dark times. Being below 10k like that for a whole afternoon. BGBG, did you hear about the hacker that escaped from the police? They say he just ran somewhere. Okay. Oh, God. Boo, dude. Take a freaking lap. Well, is this going to be a spoiler? If we look at Moon Knight MCU stuff? This might be a spoiler for people who don't want to see it yet. Or is it just concept art? I don't even know. I'm just seeing like concept art type stuff. I do see one thing that's kind of a I see a lot of different pictures here. I don't know if it's finalized yet. I'm gonna put it on screen, so if you don't want any sort of spoilers or anything like that, avert your eyes. But we're just looking at the costume, basically. Alright, throwing it on screen. So yeah, I'm just seeing a bunch of different pictures. It looks like someone's wearing some stuff here. I don't know if that's legit or not. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Anywho. Alright, it's off screen. BG wasn't able to beat Emma on her featured week of Summer of Pain, so should I just do one path of this final event? Skip the whole thing, or is this one somehow easier? It's not easier. No, it's the same Emma. It's easier if you're willing to partner up with Unit Man, which I wasn't really willing to do throughout the weeks, but for this final week. But here, like, you don't have to do one or all. There is the option of kind of going halfway in on things. The Summer of Pain finale, it has the same kind of setup of like tiered rewards. So I don't know. I would say like the first completion is probably the best rewards you're gonna get, because you get the initial completion rewards along with, you know, getting an extra 5k shards here. And then, like, if you do it again, well, you're only getting 5k shards. But maybe you want some of the stuff. I don't know. Maybe you have a goal for yourself to get to, like, the 3rd milestone. To get the selector or whatever you want to do. But it's the same fight. All the fights are the same fights. It's just there's no... Well, I don't know if you're Thronebreaker or not, but there's no what's it called? There was no special objectives. That could technically make things easier. What up, Pete? Dude, I have an amazing idea for a Return of Panda Man Pete video, but I need to enlist Adam's help. Could maybe arrange for that, Pete. We need to see the return of Panda Man Pete. How's your place, man? Does it feel weird? Does it feel like I don't know, like when I first moved out, the first apartment I had, first off, it was pretty empty. Like, I moved in with Laura I never had my own place. It was always like Laura and I moved in together in our own place. Neither of us lived in like a separate apartment. We both just moved out of our parents' house together. And I mean, aside from that, like, even still with all of our stuff, we just didn't have that much stuff. So it was like mostly empty. And then it was like, now what? Like, I don't know, dude. It had this weird, eerie feeling like, I don't live here. What is this place? This is so strange. Does feel weird, but it feels great. Yeah, man. Yeah. The problem is I'm about 2 hours north of Seattle now. Yeah. That is a little ways. That was a little ways out, man. Oh, we could certainly talk about it, Pete. I'm still working on fixing his computer issues and stuff. Scott sending over $1 saying, are we still on for going moon bathing at Cumberland Falls in December? PS tweet. You know, I may have to reschedule. I think like, are we going when there's a full moon? Because I'm a little bit afraid. I got bit by a wolf, and I'm thinking, like, dude, that could be the end, man. Like, I'm not even afraid for myself. I'm afraid for you, because if I turn into a werewolf, what if I attack? What if I can't control the power? So, Scott, I don't know, but let me check your tweet. Let's see. Okay. So I took up Hercules and Diablo to rank 3. Now my 6 stars are looking pretty good. Damn, dude. Hercules and Diablo. Still need to rank up King Groot, and I'm still sitting on a lot of signature stones. Pretty cool having Hercules anyhow as one of the top 5. Yeah, it's very cool, man. Hot damn, dude. Like, they shouldn't even be allowed to have this many silver stars on one screen. It just looks so beautiful. I'm gonna cry. That's how beautiful it is. So nice. Don't have a desk yet? Oh man, yeah, I didn't have a desk for a while. That's what floors are for. Yeah. Oh, Casual Cashew, I see this. Yeah, I see this image. Yeah, I'm probably gonna leave that off screen. Just, if people want to... Yeah, I didn't realize it was, like, not really officially out yet. I do like to avoid the leaking stuff, so... but thanks for sending it, either way. I thought it was one of those things where it was kind of already out there and known, what I was looking up. But... I'll leave that leak off the internet, off of my screen of the internet, at least. But if you guys want to see it, you guys know what to do. You could search for it. Alright, let's go back to the arena. Let's get some high-level champs in here now. All these helps. Phoenix Sphinx, send it over 5. Thank you very much. Saying, hey, BG, can you check Twitter? Sure. Give me some advice on how to get uncollected. I'm stuck on 5.2.4. That is the most difficult hurdle to overcome on your journey to becoming uncollected. Let's take a look. Let's see. Stuck at 5.2.4. Can't get past it. Any tips on champ/teams I can run that'll help? Okay. So first off, right off the bat, this is beautiful to see, man. So Apocalypse, he counters masochism. There are very few champions. I was about to hit you with a speech like, there's not really anything you could do. You just gotta have to learn how to play around masochism. But Apocalypse, he's one of the few champions that can play around it. Like, the hardest part about masochism, there's 2 hard parts about it. One, parries, they're like the most reliable way to find openings in this game, right? And masochism kind of takes that away. It says if you want an opening, if you want to be able to attack the opponent, you got to find some other way. Technically, you could reparry or just, you know, there's other ways. But anyway, the bottom line is this. Apocalypse, when he stuns the opponent, like his debuffs, they can't be purified. They can't be shrugged off by masochism. So if you can get him ranked up, man, rank him up as high as you possibly can. It looks like you can get him at least 1 rank higher. And if that's all you can get him, then hey, that's still great. And you can parry like normal with Apocalypse. The other issue with masochism is that when they do shrug off the parry stuns, or any debuff for that matter, the opponent also heals. And Apocalypse prevents that as well. Because if the debuff is not being shrugged off, then they're not healing from it. So, yeah, Apocalypse, he's going to be your best bet. As for other champions that are good for it, I think Hyperion's actually pretty good for it. He has the natural power gain that will allow you to get some openings. I would stick mostly to special 3s. Although you could go like the special 1 spam route if you have the Despair Mastery. Despair is another way to help counter that node. Basically, you'd be like spamming your special ones, and the Despair Mastery reduces the amount of healing that they get, and then while Masochism is on cooldown, then you could parry like normal. So he's pretty good for it. Archangel is not bad, but hard to get started maybe against Masochism. If you check out a video on how to reparry, like Legacy has one, that may help, but it's also it's a little bit more of an advanced technique, so it might not be the easiest to pull off. You know, level 51, still so much to learn in this game. I wasn't able to do it at 51, at least, I'll tell you that much. I couldn't even do regular parries at 51. So, but yeah, Archangel could be pretty good. Torch, again, if you pick up the Despair Mastery, could be really good. Just having Spidey as a champ is good too. Like, just high damage that can kind of overcome some of that healing. So you've got some good champs for it. But as far as the champ to rank... Oh, you know what? Okay, here's another one. So Ghost also counters Masochism, but she has a particular playstyle that, again, it may not be that easy to learn at that stage of the game yet. But Ghost allows you to get openings without parrying at all. Warlock is another great champion because Warlock eliminates the opponent's ability to heal. You will still have to deal with like the opponent shrugging off your parry stuns, but another good champ to get ranked up. Magneto is another fantastic one. Against metal opponents, they're not going to be able to heal. So... But yeah, it kind of conflicts resources-wise with Apocalypse. So, Apocalypse, he's the big standout. Whatever you do, get this guy ranked up. Get him on the team. Aside from that, it is just a difficult quest that you're going to have to, you know, muscle your way through a little bit. Save up some resources as best you can. The free... Wait, oh, there was a White Mags? Someone's saying? Hold on. Did I skip over White Mags? Where was he at? Oh, yeah, here he is. Good call. Okay. So, if you bring along White Mags here, his pre-fight, it turns your stuns into passive stuns. And, well, only if you're using a hero or metal champion, but you've got some of those. And the passive stuns, they don't interact with Masochism. It's another counter for it. So, if you just put him on the team and use his pre-fights, you get to use 3 of them, 3 different fights. But yeah, that can certainly help as well. You don't have to rank him up, by the way. I would not recommend ranking up this Magneto. Just use him for his pre-fights, and that's it. But yeah, like I said, it is just a tough quest, and you know, save up some resources, take your time with it, do whatever you can to rank up that Apocalypse as high as possible. I don't know if you have any tier 2 alphas. There are some available for 100% clearing Act 4 if you haven't done that yet. Or just, you know, slowly getting them from, like, the Glory Store or something. But yeah, he's going to be your best bet for fighting through that quest. So, hope some of that helped, man. It is a very just difficult quest in general. Yeah, for me, my biggest disadvantage with Ghost is I have no hospital. Okay, yeah. It does make it more difficult to use her. Still possible, but more difficult, yeah. Good luck, though, dude. Accelerate, sending over one of them loonies saying, BG, do you think a rank 3 Warlock can take that Sim Supreme path in Summer of Pain finale? Yeah, I think so. I don't think you're going to one-shot Sim Supreme. But you can one-shot Ghost as long as Ghost is cooperative. And it's... Even if you don't one-shot Ghost, it's... I mean, I didn't one-shot Ghost. I got through Ghost in, I don't know, like 2 or 3 revives or something like that. Because whenever she got to a special 3, it was just game over. But, yeah, man. Like... You might as well just throw Warlock at Sim Supreme, see how much damage you deal. and you can kind of just evaluate from there. Because the next two fights after that, yeah, Warlock can definitely do. Ghost and Grandmaster, that is. But yeah, at least I don't think you can solo Sim Supreme with Warlock. Pretty sure the damage is not high enough too. Well, actually, okay, so I think there are ways to slow play that fight, right, against Sim Supreme. I kind of forgot the Sim Supreme fight. So technically it might be one-shottable, even if it's not easy to do. Dude, this Karnak is brighter. Okay, for a moment there, he was brighter than the frickin' sun. Yeah, why is he so bright in the corner like that? Holy crap. Radioactive. That felt like a little bit of a bug. Only Zundog sent over 2 saying, guess who's back? Back again. Zundog's back. What up, dude? Welcome back. Thank you for the 2. Thank you very much. Welcome back. Kyle T sent over Buck saying, can you please convince me that Colossus is good? What do you need convincing on? The dude's got immunity for days. Super tanky with high damage. Just got to do heavy attacks. Even has some damage just straight up every time you parry, which seems minor at first, but is actually added up to a good amount of damage in the fights that I do. And yeah, just anytime you can parry. If you can't parry, then Colossus is still usable, but of course value goes down. Let me read the rest of your messages though. I just pulled him as a 6-star and I can't help but feel that he's overrated and not that good. Oh, I so much so disagree. I'm on 6.2.1, so there may not be paths where I can use his immunities, but I still can't see it. There's plenty of paths where you can use his immunities. Dude, there's not that many champions that are immune to Iceman. His effects. You can use him against Havoc. He's like, there's not that many champs that are Incinerate immune either. So you could use him against Mephisto. Like, you can find separate champions to do all of these things for you, or you can just use Colossus that has them all in one. Like, is there another champion that is immune to Iceman, Mephisto, and fights Havoc? Like, I don't know, man. He's really, really good. If you're still not sold, I would recommend checking a video that MSD made where he fought the champion boss and he took him down in like 45 seconds or something like that. We're talking the 6.2.6 champion boss. Colossus is very, very strong. At the end of the day, he's not for everyone, just like every single champion in this game is, you know, every champion has their fans, and sometimes champions that are very good just may not be your thing for one reason or another. But at the end of the day, man, Colossus, he's the real deal, man. He is not overrated. He might be overrated for the people that say he's like the #1 champ in the game or something like that, but to be honest, I don't really hear many people say stuff like that. It's, I don't know. I hear more people kind of jokingly saying that, like sarcastically, like, oh, he's #1 mutant or something like that. It's pretty rare that I hear someone say that he's actually the #1 mutant. But he's a god, man. He's incredibly powerful. Yeah, you can slow play Sim Supreme once he sets fangs until he switches to nullify phase and make it through. Yeah, I totally forgot about that until I was really thinking if Warlock could solo it or not. But yeah, Buddy Lee, that's totally true. I never really well, I slightly approached it that way when going through originally, but not really. That's kind of brute force in it. Pete, what do we got here? True focus? More like schmocus. Dude, I think Karate Mike took this exact same fight. I saw Karate Mike link a Bishop fight in the BG1 chat. And it definitely went a little bit different than this, but Karate Mike still crushed it, of course. Oh man, Ghost, still ghosts. There you have it. Doug, Senator5 saying, BG, did you watch the new Eternals trailer? I did not. I avoid all trailers pretty much. It's got a ton of characters. How many of them do you think we should expect in game? Yeah, I have no idea. I don't even know where to begin with an answer. But it, like, this... I don't know. Like, obviously, Kabam is going to be making this game for a while. And more champions are going to keep being added, right? But I always found it weird that, like, I don't know, like, there was such a big event like the Avengers Endgame, right? I actually expected that we were going to get more characters from Endgame, and we didn't. I don't know if it's because the timing of it all maybe just didn't work out, or maybe they're saving some characters for the future. I know in the past they've talked about, like, not wanting to go from, like, most hyped to least hyped. They have to, like, space it out and bounce around a little bit. That's why it took, you know, so long to add Doom to the game, even though he was super highly requested ever since the start of the game, right? So maybe we'll still get, like, the, you know, whatever version of Thor, the what's this weapon called? That or what? Anyway, maybe that's still coming. So maybe the characters in that trailer you just saw, maybe we'll only get one or two. And then like, that's a TV show, right? I'm sure on Disney Plus. So yeah, maybe certain characters wouldn't get added until, like, season 2 came out, even if they were there from the beginning. But yeah, I have no idea what Kabam's plans are when it comes to that stuff. They're very hush-hush, because I think they have to be. I'm sure, with all, like, Marvel stuff. From the little dealings that I've had with Marvel during, like, Summer of Pain, or not Summer of Pain, the Summoner Showdown. Go ahead, hit me again. Yeah, give me those Furies. Alright, now you're done for. They're, of course, very hush-hush. Stormbreaker, there we go. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Fat Thor. Yeah, there we go. I had that one. Xavier sending over a buck. Oh, come on. She's just healing from all this. Nebs. I want to put my phone down for a sec. I did an AQ fight yesterday, and I had some Furies on Hyperion. And I fired off a special 3. And I was like, yeah, there's no way this champion's going to survive. I just put my phone down, went to get some food. Came back, apparently they did survive. With 1% health. Oh, it's a movie? Oh, it's not even a show? Oh, dang. It's coming out November, December? Okay. Okay. Did not realize that. But right, anyway. Xavier, let me see where you're at. Could I get another Twitter check, please? Sure. I just replied to myself and re-tagged you. Okay. Let's check it out. If I can find it. Aha, here we go. Found it. Okay, I think the game just made my decision for me. Wow. Oh, grats on the Spidey, dude. Dang, that was the dupe. That's right. Oh my goodness. Well, okay. Pretty good. Dude, I still think that Warlock could potentially be more useful, but at the same time, I'm really not too mad at the decision just to go with Stark Spidey. And having one of the few 6-star awakened Stark Spideys, ranking them up and all that. That's pretty freaking cool, man. is pretty freaking cool. Stark Spidey's Awakened ability is actually a big deal, by the way. He can be played unawakened, but the amount of damage that he gains from his Awakened ability, and even the bit of survivability he gains some extra auto evade below 50% health. But he can like double his crit rate, and not like his crit rating, but like his actual percentage chance to crit. You can like double it when he's awakened. And just, you know, the way damage scales in this game, like you need to be critting to deal damage. So yeah, it's actually a pretty big deal. So grats, dude. Fluffy Monster. Ciangino Buck saying, Beaver, how the heck are you? Well, 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 how the turntables. Anyways, I want to keep it short and simple. I don't want to prolong anything. I'm sorry, this is actually, hold on, let me read this again. I don't want to prolong anything because usually there is no benefit from prolonging something and making other wait. So in that note, happy birthday. Wow. What a special message this was. I don't even know what else to say. Fluffy Monster, thank you so much. Even though it's not my birthday. Thank you very, very much. Would you put Fat Thor on your disgusting monster team with Mojo, I-Bomb, King Groot, and Venom the Duck? I'd put him on my Always Sunny team. I'm pretty sure they got Fat Thor from Always Sunny. Just saying. Even though Fat Thor probably existed in the comics way before Mac got fat in Always Sunny. There's a resemblance there. So Mole Man would go on the team because that's basically Danny DeVito. So it'd be Thor, Mole Man. What would Charlie be? Alright, we're just gonna go for it. I got a second life. He's gonna die, maybe? Yeah, he's done for. I'd make an Always Sunny team, though. That's what I would have to do. D would be Vulture, probably. You know, bird and all. Tommy Nike sending over 9 pounds. Thank you very much. Saying, hey BG, need help? Or need some help. I've got 1 run left in Abyss, but I don't know if I should 100% 7.1 and 7.2 first to see if I can pull Doom, or should I just choose Mystic Nexus out of Abyss? How close are you to 100%ing those other things? Because yeah, like the odds are low that you're gonna see Doom in those crystals, but it does happen. And if that would allow you to pick a different Nexus of your choosing, it could be worth. So yeah, if you don't mind clearing those pieces of content first, if you're not in a rush to finish up the Abyss, then sure, why not? But I also don't think it's that big of a deal because the odds they're not that high that you're gonna get Doom from clearing 7-1 and 7-2, and it would be totally fine just to go for Doom in the Abyss Nexus. But yeah, it's always nice to clear out some content to like where you don't have the choice as much. Tommy sending over another couple pounds saying it's to awaken him. Also, what's Shang-Chi's dupe? Oh, it's just to awaken him. Interesting. Well, Shang-Chi's dupe, there's 2 parts to it. He gains some damage, and then he also gains this. So Shang-Chi can perform critical hits through the opponent's block. Personal abilities that trigger on critical hits will trigger through block. And then critical hits deal 10 to 20% of hit damage as a burst of physical damage. This ability is based on hit damage before checking block proficiency, armor, and resistances. It's a pretty solid awaken ability. Not required to play the champ, but it's a pretty solid one. I'd say Shang-Chi's awaken ability is more impactful than Doom. Like, if you have both those champs unawakened or something like that, if you had the potential to awaken one or the other, Shang-Chi should be the one to get it. Except for, you know, for prestige. Doom is, of course, higher prestige-wise, but... But yeah, if as long as you don't mind clearing that content first, if you're not in a rush to finish the Abyss, you might as well. It's content that you're more than likely going to want to do at some point anyway, because once we see like all of Act 7 rewards, I'm sure they're going to be pretty juicy. And you're going to want to have that entire chapter 100% clear, you know? You ever been in a storm, Fat Thor? You ever been in a storm like that, Wally? Donut Cop. Tommy, thank you again, dude, by the way. For all them pounds, man. PG, the reason... Hold on, Donut Cop. The reason is I just took Shang-Chi and Doom to rank 3, both unawakened. My first plan was to go for Korean challenges and Act 7 to try to get another Doom, then use the gem from Abyss on Shang-Chi. Okay. Yeah. Shang-Chi gets added to the basic in... What is it, like 6 more weeks? So, if you wanted to hold on to the Nexus from, you know, Act 7, you could even do that. That would double your odds of awakening one of those champions. It'd still be pretty low. But hey, man, double is double. You'd at least have 2 champions to look for. I mean, you know, I'm sure you have other champs in there too that you want, but just saying. BG, how many people are in the featured and who's in there worth going for? Well, there's 24 champions in the featured, Crystal, always. As far as who's worth going for, it's kind of up to you. I don't know who's worth going for when it comes to your roster. In my opinion, the featured crystal is not worth going for. But some people do like going for the featured crystals, of course. This is the list. Odin is great. Shang-Chi. Angela's good if you don't already have Angela. There's a few other good ones in there. But that's totally up to you and your roster as to who's worth going for. Alright, Donut Cop. Thank you for the buck, dude. Saying BG went to McDonald's today and ate a kid's meal. It was good, but his mom was furious. Okay, dude. Yeah. You know what? I thought this was just a real story. That you just wanted to eat a kid's meal. For nostalgia's sake or something like that. I don't know. It turns out it was just a terrible joke. Boo! Donut Cop. Should be ashamed of yourself. Also, you probably just saved that kid's life. You took the cut. You ate the poison so that he didn't have to. That's right. Screw McDonald's, unless they want to sponsor me. Otherwise, you know, if they do, then I love McDonald's. I eat Big Macs every day. Someone call up Ronald's. Let him know I said that. Let me get some of that clown money. Xavier. Sending over a buck as well. Saying my internet pooped right as you started reading my tweet. Comcast F you. I hear that. But I absolutely love Starkey as he was my first rank 4, and I'll probably rank 3 him over Guillotine 29. Okay. Alright, fair enough, dude. The only thing I really said was... well, I said a couple things. One, that Warlock... He's still such a good all-around champion that it could still be worth going Warlock over Stark Spidey. Especially since you already have, you know, Ghost and everything, but also, like, it's totally fine to go with Stark Spidey. He's a good champ, and he's a pretty unique champ as a 6-star. Very few people have him. Very, very few people have him right now, especially Awakened. And then I was saying his Awaken ability is actually pretty legit. Adds a ton of damage. can essentially like double his crit chance. So. Oh, wow, I just got cut to shreds. You know what, Gam Gam? That wasn't very nice. And I could be not nice too. You're gonna pay for that. With a heavy attack. Icing them right now. Should be okay in time. Oh, I see. Talking to Pixie Belle. What up, Pixie Belle? Gosh, hope your thumbs are okay. After saying, about time you got here, almost had to time someone out. Oh, man. In other news, I see McDonald's is coming out with their own donuts. Interesting. I heard that too. I saw like a YouTube thumbnail of someone talking about it or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I always hated McDonald's. Again, unless they're watching and they can sponsor me. I always hated McDonald's, man. From that, dude, just as a kid. Never forget. I don't remember my exact age. I think it was 11. But it was somewhere in that ballpark. 10, 11, 12. I think it was 11. And just eating one of their burgers and just spewing my guts out, man. You just sent my roster over on Twitter. My name on Twitter. Okay, we can take a look. It's still going to be up to you whether or not you want to go for feature crystals or not. I pretty much never go for feature crystals myself, but some people do like the risk. Some people do like the gamble. Hold on. I hate that Kingpin is on Kang's teams. Even when I have a good counter to Kingpin, I still have to actually pay attention just because of him going unstoppable. I can't just barely pay attention and get through the fights. Let me actually try to get a heavy attack on him. I cannot keep spores up for the life of me right now. Come on! Kingpin. Let me get a heavy. Alright, there we go. Finally got 10 spores. Only took me the entire fight. Let's see. Idiots Tommy is my roster. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There's the Doom and Shang-Chi, as mentioned. We've got quite a few other good 6-star champions here as well. Those definitely are the standouts. That is for sure. The thing about Doom is this, man. Like, he doesn't even need to be awakened. His awakened ability is mostly a prestige thing. So even if you wanted to, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with just feeding the awakening gem into Shang-Chi. But yeah, like I said, as far as if you want to go for the feature crystal or not, it's really up to you. I think it's a terrible value. But of course, like, if it works out where you open up one feature crystal and it's Shang-Chi, then it's an amazing value. But the odds of that happening, they are not in your favor. So it's totally up to you whether or not you want to go for it. But Doom, he doesn't even need to be awakened unless you're looking for that prestige. In which case, well then yeah, it's pretty damn important. Donut Cap sending over another buck saying Chinese takeout $12, tip $3, getting home and finding out they forgot part of your order. Riceless. Okay, dude. Jesus. Donut Cop. Arrest yourself, dude. Terrible. Riceless. Terrible, dude. Come on, man. Ooh, dude. Yeah, BG went to Disneyland for a week, and to save money, we went to McDonald's every day for breakfast and dinner. Oh, good lord. Haven't eaten McDonald's since 2015. I can understand it, dude. I can understand it. Oh, man. That doesn't sound very good. I did eat McDonald's one other time since that incident, which I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this on stream before. The only other time was I was skiing, and how old was I at this point? It's probably like 20 or 21 or something like that, and or maybe 19, even somewhere in that neighborhood, 19, 20. And dude, normally I actually like the food that you get like at the bottom of the mountain. It's pretty good. It's expensive. It's not great. It's not amazing. But I think just because skiing takes so much energy, it just makes the food taste that much better. You know? Plus they had like the wedge style fries, which I'm a sucker for those things, man. So good. A lot of mountains seems to have that, at least. Or at least the ones I went to. But anyway, the people that I was with, they wanted to go to McDonald's. They didn't want to eat that food. They liked McDonald's. So, dude, I was so hungry that you know, ate McDonald's again. And that was pretty much the last time. Had like a Big Mac and I don't know, whatever else. And that was it. Wait, you left the house, Pixie Bell? Don't worry, this was years ago. I haven't actually left the house since 2008 or something. I would never. Did you just pull Doom from a regular 5-star? Nice, dude. Congrats. I'll go for one feature, then if I get bad luck, I'll go to basic. Okay. Gotcha. Part 2 of 2. Where's part 1 of 1? Oh, man, is it still on like a really big delay with the chat messages? Hold on. It is. Put it on 10 seconds. That's pretty good. All right, Wantonio, where's your part 1? Let me see. Right, I see part 2 of 2 and then part 2 of 2 again. Or did I already read part 1 earlier? Maybe that's why. Ended up pulling 6-star Starkey, which is pretty amazing considering the odds. Also, my 5- and 6-star roster were struggling in the tech department. So, excuse me. He's really helpful. Nice. Awesome, dude. Brian, before I sleep, did you know Casual Cashew has a cousin? His name is Abstract Apricot. He looks pretty sweet, but it's hard to tell for sure. Even Pixie Bell knows with the face palm. Maximus. I'm surprised you didn't just order like 2 orders of fries or something. That's the thing. I don't even like McDonald's fries, man. I don't like anything about McDonald's. I was so pissed when they were like, yeah, let's go to McDonald's. It's only like 2 miles away. Like, wow, come on, man. I give a damn about McDonald's. 2 miles away. We can get food right here that tastes better. And then just go back to the mountain, man. What? Yeah, dude, I'm serious. I hate McDonald's fries. Dude, there's nothing. I've never eaten anything McDonald's and thought to myself, like, oh, this tastes good. That's pretty good. Oh, I don't like this on the menu, but I like this. No. There's nothing about McDonald's that I like. Their fries are like soggy, wet toilet paper that tastes like someone cleaned that toilet paper with the chemicals next to the toilet and then put that in one of those yellow or red cups or whatever they are. They cut them into strips, put them in the fryer, and then served them to you with a Monopoly board piece. That's a total scam, by the way. Frickin' Monopoly game, man. Bastards. Yeah, I hate McDonald's. Again, unless they're willing to sponsor the stream, in which case, I love McDonald's. Have it your way. I think that's the saying, right? Have you not had McDonald's breakfast? No. I've eaten fast food breakfast like twice in my life. Dude, I'm as a kid, I was like completely nocturnal, man. As a kid, I didn't even wake up early enough to get breakfast at one of these places. And yeah, and then eventually I just stopped eating fast food altogether, so. I'm loving it. There we go. That's it. That's Burger King. Oh, did I say the Burger King one? That makes sense because I like like I said, I stopped eating all fast food, but I used to go to Burger King all the time. Burger King was way better than McDonald's, man, in every single way. Burger King was way, way better. Neither of them are great. Dude, the second I realized that you can literally just go into like an actual restaurant and just order something to go, and it costs you like $1 more, and they give you like 4 times the amount of food. There's no way in hell I was ever going to go back to a fast food restaurant. It wasn't even more convenient. It's only more convenient if you don't want to get out of your car. And even then, they started offering like the curbside, where they would like bring it out to you or something like that. But it was just like going in. You just order something to go, and then you just go pick it up at the bar. Way better than having to, you know, wait in line at one of these fast food places. You get garbage food. Makes you feel like garbage. No, man. Fast food is a total joke. Screw fast food. Sorry to the fast food lovers out there, but it's trash. Dysentery Joe sent over $1. Thank you, dude. Saying fine, I'll spend $1 so you read the message I wrote before this. Oh, let me see. BG, your blessing worked. All went well in regards to the tummy today. That's good to hear. Thanks. Going to bed now. All right, man. Sounds good, dude. Later, Dysentery Joe. Hopefully your stomach stays strong throughout the night, because that would be the worst. Burger King's burgers are better with their fries, and nuggies don't hold a candle to McDonald's. I mean, I was never into well, what do they give you at McDonald's? It's like chicken tenders even, right? Or something. I never got any of that stuff. It was always burger and fries for me. But yeah. I like their fries better than McDonald's fries. BG calling me garbage? Hey, I didn't say you were garbage. I just said the food that you may or may not like is garbage. BG, I'm addicted to buying fast food. I need to stop because I'm gaining so much weight. Do you have any advice? Oh man, don't ask me for weight loss advice, because listen, man, even though I stopped eating fast food, I still have issues with weight. I'm still very inactive. Don't exercise. And even though I don't eat fast food, I still eat plenty of like food that's not healthy for you. You know, it's just like different unhealthy food. So I don't know. I really just it just got to the point where I just realized, like, one, it's a terrible value. It's not cheap. There's no way in hell that Like, it blows my mind when people think that fast food is cheap. It is absolutely not cheap at all. If you want cheap, you go to a grocery store and just buy food that way. But of course, it is convenient. But then, like I said, there's so many restaurants everywhere. And they use, you know, better ingredients and all that stuff. And I'm not talking about like the Papa John's where they just say they use better ingredients, but they use, you know, stuff they found at a dumpster too. Like right next to those fast food places, there's a million different restaurants. And I'm sure they all have, you know, ways to order online. I don't recommend doing like the delivery service stuff unless you got the money for it, because I've seen what some people pay for like DoorDash. Shout out to Taters. He'll tell you this. It's very expensive. But you can just like order and then just pick it up yourself. Or just you know, buy food from the grocery store, cook it up yourself or something like that. But it's all right. Here's the other thing too. It's easy for me to say like I buy food from the grocery store and cook it because I eat such simple foods that it's really easy for me to cook it. It's literally like beans. Throw beans in the pressure cooker. You know what I mean? Like I'm not actually standing in the kitchen for more than a minute, and then I just wait for something to beep, and then I'm like, okay, time to eat. Cool. Joshua K. Martin sending over bucks saying, hey BG, me and my cross-eyed girlfriend broke up after 7 years today. We just couldn't see eye to eye. Oh, Joshua. First off, I'm sad for you, because 7 years, that's a long relationship. But I understand why you broke up. The real reason is because this joke was terrible. Worse than McDonald's. Boo, dude. I'm sorry, that was a bit harsh. Worse than McDonald's, it's too harsh. But still, boo. Take a lap. Yeah, if you want to go inside and talk to people, I'll pass. Okay. BG, have you ever eaten a kebab? I'm sure I have at some point. But I couldn't even tell you the last time I ate a kebab, man. Those are like the food on a stick type of thing, right? That you can get at like street fair type stuff. I mean, you know, I'm sure you get them at some restaurants too, but those are like fancier restaurants, I feel. I always, whenever I did get food, like, because I don't even get food from restaurants, really. I think if you are going to buy food, if you don't want to cook yourself, then buying food from an actual local restaurant is better than buying from, you know, McDonald's or something like that. But I don't even do that. I just buy food from the grocery store. And then every time I was at like a street fair type event or something like that, I usually just get like pizza, because pizza is the best. PG Herc made a triumphant debut in war today. Had a Mysterio on encroaching stun, just destroyed him. Oh, I bet, dude. Being immune to stun and all that. Can't wait to rank 4. Nice, man. Wait, I thought you didn't like Hercules or something like that. Or is that just trolling TJ in the chats? I can't even tell anymore at this point. TJ, you got Sinister, Domino, and Rogue out of my Summer of Pain Nexus. Okay. Who'd you take, man? I'm guessing Domino. PG, as someone with no room to talk, I'm worried about you. You should have your nutrition levels checked for any mineral/vitamin deficiencies. Not that I know how or what to tell your doctor to get it. Yeah, man, Dysentery Joe. I don't think either of us are the picture of health necessarily. I've been eating a little bit healthier the past few days, but so always the struggle of like keeping it up, you know? It's pretty easy to eat healthy like for a day or two. But after like a week, I'm just like, dude, where's the chips? Let me get a bag of chips and other things that are not good for you. I was trolling TJ, even changed my line profile pic to Herc's victory pose. It's messed up, dude. That's cold as hell. For those of you that don't know, TJ in For Loki, he was like rank 107 in the arena. He literally missed by like 200,000 points, like one round of champions. If he just threw in like another team before the arena ended. He went as hard as he could. It's just so did 106 other people, including cheaters and whatever else that unfortunately made a miss. BG eats 6 stones. I wish if I had any. I would say poor mama, but she's been putting up with this since forever. Well, with my eating habits, she has been. She's a real trooper. Oh man, let me tell you, early on when we were dating, she tried to get me to try so many different foods and, you know, go out to different restaurants and stuff like that, but I'm such a picky eater and everything. I kind of just wore her down, you know. Eventually she just gave up and was just like, okay. But that's fine, you know, like, she has other friends that she could go out and go to these restaurants too and stuff. BG, it is sad that my country isn't allowed to make super chats. Come on, YouTube. PS, PayPal is a mess in Sri Lanka too. Well, that stinks. But, hey man, just being in here, that's support enough, so. Don't worry if you're not able to actually send any money over or anything like that. That's totally fine, dude. This is a free-to-play zone, free to stream zone, whatever. BG, you going for 6-star Spidey? No. Nope. I don't really have a use for Stark Spidey personally. Still a cool champion. I still do use my 5-star from time to time, but I'm totally good with just the 5-star. Will Super Scroll go that high? Don't know. It's just a guess. But if we look at past cutoff history, it's somewhere in that ballpark. Just bought a crap ton of supplements today for random poop. Not sure they'll help, but it's easier / quicker than lifestyle changes. Yeah. Once I feel better, I can worry about those changes. Good luck. There's really nothing I could say because I'm like I said, man, we're in the same boat, a similar boat at least. My health is I don't know, like I don't feel that bad. I just know that I need to lose some weight, you know, exercise, good for you and whatnot. But I actually feel pretty good. I always hear from people like, you know, same age as me, dealing with all kinds of like back issues and stuff. That I feel pretty lucky, man. I get that stuff occasionally, but you know, people that seem like they're in better shape than me and everything like that, man. Feels like it seems like at least they're in more like physical pain in some ways. Maybe that is just because I sit around all day, though. Maybe they are just worn down from having to do very physical work for a living or something like that. I don't know. But physically, I feel pretty good. I just know that internally, my body's like, we're hanging on by a thread, pal. You need to get off your ass and actually do some kind of physical movement from time to time. Just even a little bit, please. You know? BG, which would you recommend be my first rank 3 6-star Cosmic Ghost Rider Cap Marvel movie or Colossus? All are unduped. All are unduped. I would probably go CGR. Colossus doesn't need to be awakened, but I feel like he benefits quite a bit from it still. To where I don't know if I'd be too quick to rank 3 him unawakened. Cap Marvel, kind of a similar boat. Where it's not required, but you can do some fun things with Captain Marvel if she was awakened. Captain Marbles. When are we going to get Captain Marbles? Come on, it's got to be a superhero somewhere, right? Where he just throws marbles to trip people. Game crash. Took a while tonight. I guess I'm going slow. First rounds of the arena and all. And no suicides and all that too. Did you read the Spotlight of Gamora? I did. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. It doesn't really even seem like they did much of anything for Gamora. I was really hopeful, especially after I did not get Silver Surfer. I was very hopeful that Gamora was going to be good because I have a 6-star Sig 40 Gam Gam that was just ready to go to rank 3. If her prestige was looking good, I didn't think her prestige was going to budge much. But hey, if they turned her into a prestige champion, even that would be fine. Because I think she's kind of fun to play, but her buff is like... What'd they do? Why? Gamora's disappointing? Dang, yeah, very disappointing. Another Ronin buff. Yeah. It's a Ronin or Nova style buff where not much changes. The champ is still going to be... Like, okay, Gamora's not bad on like a, you know, brand new account. Or even if she's like your first 6-star champion. Honestly, she's not terrible. Her damage output is not bad. She doesn't need to be awakened. But God, if your roster is developed at all, if you even have like other cosmic champs at 455 or something like there's just no real need for Gamora. And it's just a bit of a bummer. Again, it's that weird thing where like, yeah, not every champion should be a god, in my opinion. But at the same time, it's like, well, what's the point of even touching this champion if they're still going to be just as irrelevant today, or like, you know, post update as they are today? What was the point of all that? Useless. The champion balance has been all over the place recently. You know, we've got a champion like Diablo that the 5-star is literally auto fighting through Realm of Legends. And then Gamora on her second buff is still like useless, and it's like, dude, what, man? I don't know. Hopefully, now that they are dropping down to, you know, only 2 heroes a month, they'll start to, you know, rein in some of these values a little bit better. When are we getting 6-star Medusa? I don't know, but I was thinking we might see 6-star Medusa in the arena, maybe. Like now that we've seen Stark Spidey. But at the same time, Stark Spidey might be in the arena because, well, we just got Spidey 2099, so maybe they would save 6-star Medusa for, you know, some other time where they release another Inhuman character, or if there's an Inhuman show or movie coming out or something like that. Are there any other, like, Inhuman shows in the works? I know that one was kind of a flop. The one that got canceled. But, are they revisiting that at all? With all the tons of shows and movies that Disney and Marvel are working on? Buff Black Bolt? Yeah, Black Bolt could use some love, too. That'd be nice. What if they buffed him like So I mean, next month we already know it's Gamgan and Miles Morales, but what if the month after was Black Bolt? They buffed him, and then also had like Medusa in the arena or something like that. Would be really cool. I don't expect that to happen. I'm just saying it'd be cool. GG, spoiler alert, please. We don't know yet that 5-star Diablo made it. I haven't touched the Diablo yet, by the way. I'm just saying, if he can auto fight the distance that he made during that live stream, that's pretty damn good. But I haven't went back to the CCP since that stream, so he's still sitting exactly where he's at. I don't know if he's gonna make it all the way through or not. I'll keep you guys posted. And give me a couple more days, and I'll run that. I want to do some other stuff first. I know you're not the biggest fan of OP buffs, but because of the coin flip nature of an OP buff versus a meh buff, I have a hard time getting excited for any, hey, they're getting a buff soon, champs. Yeah, I hear that, man. I still get excited for it because we don't know if they're going to be good or bad, but it's also a good reminder that, like, it's a dice roll. If you're taking these champions out of Nexus crystals, it's a roll of the dice, and should not rank up champions preemptively. Like, I wonder if people ranked up I think people did rank up Miles already, right? We haven't seen too many. And I know Pete has a rank 3, but Pete also had that rank 3 before they, long before they actually announced any sort of buff. But other people, like, sometimes they'll hear a buff is coming and just, that champ gets ranked up. I'm not even talking about, like, oh yeah, to get him to, like, rank like 2 or 3 as a 5-star. I'm talking about, like, they'll max that champion out. Tommy sending over another couple pounds. Thank you, dude. Saying, I went featured and duped Sentinel. Good, bad? That's good, man. Sentinel is a good pull, and he only needs to be awakened like that one initial time. His awaken ability really helps him ramp up. It's a pretty big deal to have him awakened versus unawakened. So it's a good pull. But at the same time, it's like that, you know, that's kind of why I don't like the feature crystal, because even though that is a good pull, I would want to pay 10,000 shards for that good pull and not 15, you know what I mean? But it is a good pull, dude. Yeah. Sentinel, he was even used for some of the weeks of Summer of Pain. So, he gets a little bit overshadowed by someone like Warlock in the robot department, Guillotine 299 as well. Or even Dragon Man, even though, you know, Dragon Man's not tech, still a robot. Like, those robots are a little bit more relevant today than Sentinel, but even still, like I said, you know, we've seen, like, Sentinel, he's really effective for some of the variants and some of the Summer of Pain boss fights. There's still a couple good uses of him in war. He's still just a strong champ all around, so it's a good pull. Ultron does not have an armor up. Okay. Thought he did, but I guess not. I mentioned earlier, I couldn't remember if Ultron had an armor up buff. Post buff or not. Or wait, doesn't he gain one though through his buff? Oh man, I don't remember. Anyway. I just say Nenad. Thank you very much for the dues. And can Warlock stop unblockable on Vigorous Assault? What is Vigorous Assault again? Is that when they have a heal buff they're unblockable? I don't think so. Warlock doesn't actually stop the opponent from gaining buffs. He just stops the act of the healing, but I think that node says anytime they have a heal buff that they are unblockable. I believe that's the way it works. So I do not think that he prevents the opponent from going unstoppable. Someone may, or I'm sorry, unblockable. Someone in here may be able to verify that and either back up my answer, or if I'm incorrect, you know, let us know. But I'm pretty sure that's the way it works. He does have an armor up. Yeah, he does, right? Post buff Ultron gets armor up on parry for 10 or 15 seconds. Okay. Alright, I couldn't remember the way he got it. Okay. My phone is not supporting the game. Please, anyone help me. If your phone doesn't support the game, there's nothing that we could do to help, man. Unfortunately, you just need a new phone if you want to continue playing MCOC. It sucks, but that's all we could really say. PGA got Sorcerer Supreme today from a 13,000 fragment 6-star crystal. Felt really worth it. Doug, nice dude. Love me some Sorcerer Supreme. PG was just looking with the Summer Pain final. I'll only be short 12,500 tier 3 alpha for Herc. Dang, dude, that is really close. I don't think I'm close at all to rank 3ing a champ. I think I'm going to be pretty far behind to everyone. Maybe when 7.3 comes out, maybe that'll be the way that I can get a rank 4 champion. Did I say rank 3 before? Maybe, yeah, maybe that's when I'll get my rank 4. I don't know. But like looking at the rest of Karina's and looking at the Summer of Pain rewards. Oh my god, this... Who puts Guillotine 2099 in the arena, damn it? Most annoying fight. Oh my god. Suck this special one. It doesn't even do much damage to you. Ugh. I hate Guillotine, guys. I hate fighting her so much. She doesn't even kill me, it's just annoying to take her down too, you know? Who does this? Monsters, that's who. Now she's gonna heal. Even though we cut it off, she healed quite a bit. Yeah, you're done for now. That fight took far too long. Wow, should I rank up Doom or Torch? Haley, I would go with Doom. I would rank 5 that Doom if you can. Torch is great and all, but you could rank up that Torch another time. I would totally go with Doom. But it's up to you, of course. Don't sell champs, never have. We can't sell champs anymore, even. Oh, Tommy, hitting that new member button too. Thank you, man. Appreciate the support, dude. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana. Along with all these custom kick-ass emojis, dude. Thanks, man. Hulk Immortal or Red Guardian? I'm not a fan of either champ, really, to be honest. Immortal Hulk gets used by a good number of people, though, so if we're going by, like, the community vote, it would be Immortal Hulk. But I don't really enjoy playing either champ. EG, who do you prefer fighting against in arena, Doom or Guillotine 2099? Ugh. Neither. Remove them both. I don't even know, man. It's not even prefer, it's just which one is slightly less painful. I just read the Gamora Spotlight. Looks like they actually tuned down the numbers in a few places as well. Did they? I didn't do a direct side-by-side comparison. I just looked at it and realized, oh, so she's basically the same? Okay. Brian, have you picked up the bundle in Marvel Insider that gives some exclusive 2-star Spideys? I can't remember if I did or not. I have a note. I've had a note to go to Marvel Insider for like a couple weeks now. I think I need one of those Spideys still. I think I did already go, but I can't remember. I'll double check it. BG, this is a serious question. Who would you rank 3 first? Dule Hill or James Rodet? Cello Master. That's really tough, dude. I couldn't even tell you, dude. Probably Dule. But it's close. That is Sean and Gus of Psych. For those that are like, what? Who's that? The main characters from Psych. Dude, I can't wait for the Psych movie. I'm pumped for it. That's what I'm looking forward to. Everyone's like, man, did you see the new trailer for whatever Marvel thing's coming out next? Nope. And I don't really care either. Like, I hope that stuff's all good, and I'm sure I'm gonna see some of it. I do care a little bit. But I care a whole lot more about the Psych movie. And the dude, just deodorant. Get off me. Care a whole lot more about the Psych movie and the next season of Cobra Kai. Those are the two things that I look forward to right there, man. When Odin comes to the basic arena, when does he come? I don't know. It's 6 months post-release for them to be in the basic, but I don't know the exact date. How do you think the top 20 teams will play on their first rank 4s? Can't see 27 Dooms on the bench and 3 on defense being helpful for war-focused teams. Heenach, that's a great point. This is something that I've been trying to express about my next rank up. About either going Fury or Fraggle Rock. Is like, sure, Fraggle Rock has higher prestige, but wouldn't it be good if someone went Fury instead of Fraggle Rock? Isn't that gonna, like, there's just gonna be this window of time where war defenses are gonna be weak for the players that focus too heavily on prestige. And dude, rank 3s, they're not gonna pick up kills so much, at least whenever you get to bring in like rank 4 attackers and everything. So I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna handle it. I think it's gonna. I think if war stays kind of bleh, then people aren't gonna necessarily care, and they are just gonna still go for prestige plays more than anything. But if they actually like, you know, change war, make it more enjoyable, buff their rewards, things like that. If it promotes people going a little bit more war focused, then yeah, I don't think we'll see 27 Dooms. But until that day happens, I do think we are going to see a lot of Doom rank 4s. I mean, Hercules is like the other one, like Doom and Hercules, but not as many people have Hercules. But they're both extremely high prestige, extremely powerful. We'll also see, probably see some kind of mix between some other of the top champs. I don't think we're going to see like literally 27 Dooms as like the first rank 4s for an alliance. I do think it's going to be the most common by far. But we'll also see some people go Apocalypse first. Some people go Silver Surfer first. And although he's not a strong defender and really shouldn't get kills in a master level alliance war pretty much ever, it'll still be a little bit of diversity. But it'll be interesting to see the way it plays out, Hinach. I do think it's going to be a little bit of a repeat of the Blade days, though, where it was like, dude, there was... You remember when Omni formed? And it was literally like that must have been their question. Is like, do you have Blade? All right, you're in. Because you looked at their, you looked at the list of players in Omnia, just everyone had Blade. And it was like, there was a lot of alliances like that, to be fair. I'm just saying, the Omni Alliance happened to be forming around that time, which just made it kind of funny, but whoops, didn't even mean to go back to that. But yeah, I'm sure we'll see a lot of Dooms. Doom has every good attacker, good defender, and prestige. Yeah, he's a good attacker, defense, prestige. He's good for everything. That's why he's going to be the most common. But, alright guys, it is pretty late, so I'm going to wrap up the stream here. Head on out for the night. Y'all really expect first rank force to land on defense? I mean, some obviously, but... yeah, man. I think that we're going to see a lot of rank 4s on defense. Yeah. It's the only way that alliances can stay competitive, is if they put rank 4s on defense. They're going to have to. So. First will be Ghost. Don't give an F about prestige. Fair enough. Totally fair enough. But, alright. Before I go... shout out to Tommy Nike for being tonight's biggest D. Tommy, thank you, dude. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow, normal time. End of the day streams for a little bit, but they'll be back when the new account challenge starts up, which I don't know exactly when that is. But it'll be sometime next week. So, all right. Hope you all have a great rest of the night. Later, everybody.